I hope you're having a very fantastic day wherever you're at. This is Brian back with the Gala Games update. One of my favorite coins to cover. On the screen, Gala is on a daily chart. You can see that 50 and that 200 moving average. We're just below that 50 on there. And I am going to show you some things I believe going on in here and how we're going to reach higher prices here. So I got a good article here for you first, and tomorrow's the big day in the United States. I want to make sure I say that because tomorrow they're going to announce the inflation numbers, which could really send this market flying. You know, as long as they come in lower than expected or as expected, I expect the stock market and crypto to respond. You know, with some big numbers tomorrow. So tomorrow is going to be a very exciting day. You know. One way or the other, you know, up or down. We're going to see a lot of price movement tomorrow. I can almost guarantee that. It always happens when they announce these numbers. But let's read this article. And if you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you here on the channel. And we're going to do that 188 giveaway the very last day of the month. That's 100 Cardano coins. And you'll be joining a great group of people in here. So would love to have you along. So please hit that button. But it says Gala price could swing 35% higher as altcoins expect volatile sessions this week. And it says here Gala has dropped over 18% since last weekend. Gala bulls are finally starting to buy into the price action after a string of selling sessions. Price action will need to slide another 10% before bulls can undertake a 35% rally. So it says here Gala bulls need to do their homework on where to enter. And it says here Gala price is set to honor its background as it is linked to the Gala Games ecosystem. Bulls will have a field day in order to snipe any entry offered to them in the coming days as volatility is set to pick up more sharply. The decline should lose steam as the RSI is near bottoming out, although some more declines are needed first for a correct bounce higher. It says Gala will have bulls being focused on that 200-day simple moving average that worked perfectly earlier this month. By then the RSI will have hit rock bottom and will be primed for a bounce higher. Once bulls can seize control of this bounce, only the 55-day at 0.046 cents stands in their way of hitting 5 cents by the end of this week, bearing a 35% gain. Says that same 200-day simple moving average looks already pretty chopped up from the beginning of March. In case bulls are unable to defend it, another drop lower would mean a near 13% decline once again in the books. In that scenario, the green ascending trend line would underpin the price action as it did at the beginning of March. Okay, so yeah, I totally expect this thing to bounce here. We're gonna dig into that in a second. I'm gonna show you what I believe is happening with these charts and how we're gonna get to higher prices. Here's your top 100. Oh boy, look at XRP. You know, that thing. It just did an XRP video a little while ago, and that thing's flying. Some people, I believe, some people know something here, and boy, this thing could be coming to a close real soon. You know, Ripple versus the SEC, and boy, I don't know. You know, the big guys always get the word before us little guys do, so could be something brewing there. We'll see. Crypto Fear and Greed Index, the market cap's almost up 2% today at $1,229 billion. Volume, look at the volume, is up 47%. That's pretty big numbers. Bitcoin dominance is only up 0.07%, and we were at a 68 now in greed. We were at a 66 yesterday and a 50 last week. Here's your biggest gainers and your biggest losers for the day. And you can see XRP there at 21.35%. Wow, Bitcoin's your top trender. And let's get into this chart. Okay, this is Gala on the daily. Now I'm still keeping them price targets up there because we haven't quite yet nicked them. You know, totally believe we're going to get up there. You know, fell just short here so far, but totally believe we're going to get in there. Now I want to show you, I want to break this down a little bit and show you what I believe is going on here. Okay, first of all, number one, we had a 5-wave up here. Okay, 3, 4, and your 5th wave here. Okay, this is all inside of a 1 wave like we've been talking for the past week here that I believe is going on. Now we're starting a second 5 wave in here. Okay, you're going to have your 1, 2, and there's 3. We're going to measure this out in a second to make sure that's right, but let's put a fib on this thing, make sure that that is correct. 1.618, that's right. Okay, let's get that off there. Alright, then I'll show you how I believe this thing is working out here. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research with stuff like that, and don't take financial advice from anybody, you know, unless they're licensed to give it to you. Okay, so 4 and a 5 wave here. Alright, we're going to change the color of that to there. I believe that's what's going on. And as far as this 5th wave, you know, this thing could overextend and go higher. It's really hard to say, but they're talking about a 35% price increase. Let's see what that would entail. That would entail a 35%, yeah, almost 6 cent Gala by the end of the week. They're talking about that article. But I believe, whoops, let's get that 5 up in here. You know, it's going to look something like this, I believe. And I've been saying this now for a week anyway. If you go back in the videos, I've been talking about this this 5 wave ever since this started, you know. And until we invalidate this, I totally believe that this is in play. And then there would be another smaller 5 waves inside of here on this 5th wave too. So these things have a way of playing out. They definitely do. So we'll keep an eye on this thing, and any invalidation of this, and then we'll look to see what's going on here. But like I said, tomorrow's going to be a big day, and a day like tomorrow could throw it off, you know, because I believe there's going to be some big numbers either up or down when they announce them inflation numbers. We are I'm sure we're in for a ride one way or the other. The RSI is the whole way at the bottom on our 4 hour here. Our 1 hour needs to come down. Okay, so we could get that 4 to get this 1 wave up here. That would get my price target finally taken out of there too, which would be nice. Geez, I'd like to get that thing off the board. I'm going to leave it there until we hit it. So, but that 4 could flatline out down here. That 4 could give us our run up here, and then both the 4 and the 1 can end up coming down. Our daily is at the top, which that don't mean a whole lot. That, like I said before, that thing usually gets to the top before we have a pop in the market anyway, so that's not a big deal. But I will check back in with you guys tomorrow as soon as these inflation numbers are announced. I want to start getting some videos out because I believe tomorrow is going to be a really big day. So please hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you here, everybody, and I hope you have a fantastic day, and thank you so very much for watching my video.